My name is Myra. I am 32 years old. I work in a hospital. I am a nurse. My job is to help sick people. I work long hours every day. I work during the day, and sometimes I work at night. I love my job because I like helping people. Before last year, I was alone. I had no boyfriend, and I lived by myself. I worked all the time, and I was very tired. After work, I often visited my mother. My mother lives in a small village. She is old, so I like to help her too. Life was quiet and simple. One day something changed. A new doctor come to work at our hospital. His name is John. John is 1 year younger than me. He is very handsome. He is tall with brown hair and blue eyes. He smiles a lot. All the nurse like him because he is friendly and kind. At first I thought John would not notice me. I'm not very slim, and I am just an ordinary woman. I don't wear fancy clothes, and I do not have long beautiful hair. I did not think John would be interested in me. But then John started to care for me while I was taking care of the family, and that was the best thing I could do. John started talking to me. He was always kind to me. He asked me how I was doing. He smiled at me. Every day, I was surprised. I did not think someone like John would be interested in someone like me. One day John asked if I needed a ride home. I said yes. He drove me home in his car. It was a nice car. And we talked the whole way. We talked about work, our living, and our families. I felt very happy talking to him. After that, John of A can drop me home. Sometimes he would bring me coffee or tea at work. We would sit together in the cafeteria during lunch and talk. I started to like him more and more. I looked forward to seeing him every day. Then one weekend, John asked if I wanted to go to the movies. We both had a good time. I said yes. He said yes. I said yes. I said yes. I said yes. I said yes. Day off, so I said yes. We went to see a movie together, and after the movie, we went for a walk. We talked for hours. I was so happy. I thought maybe John liked me as much as I liked him. But then a few days later, John told me something surprising. He said, Myra, I need to tell you something. I'm married. I was shocked. I did not know he had a wife. He never talked about his wife, and he didn't wear a wedding ring. John explained that he had been married for 5 years. His wife name is Surya. They do not have any children. He said he was not happy in his marriage. He said they didn't have much in common. They did not spend much time together. They have different interests. John told me he liked spending time with me because I made him happy. He said he felt comfortable with me. He told me I was easy to talk to, and he enjoyed being around me. I didn't know what to do. I liked John very much, but I didn't want to cause any problem. I started to think a lot. I wondered why John liked me if he already had a wife. Was probably very beautiful, and I didn't understand why he would want to spend time with me. I thought about it every day. I was confused. I didn't know if I should continue seeing John or if I should stop. I didn't want to hurt anyone, but I was happy spending time with him. A few days later, John came to my house. I model. She wore expensive clothes and she smiled a lot. They were lying together and they looked very happy. I felt sad. I didn't know what to do. I left the supermarket quickly. I didn't want them to see me. I went home and thought about it. I felt confused. Why did John spend time with me? If he had a beautiful wife, why did he choose to talk to me? I started to think about my situation. I didn't want to be the other woman in John's life. I wanted to make the right decision, but it was hard. I knew I had to talk to John and figure out what to do. Later that night, I could not sleep. I kept thinking about John. I thought about how kind he was to me and how much I enjoyed spending time with him. But I also thought about his wife. She was beautiful and looked perfect. I didn't understand why John would choose to be with me when he had a beautiful wife. The next day, I went to work feeling tired and sad. I didn't want to see John, but I knew I had to talk to him. When I saw him, he smiled at me like everything was normal, but I could not smile back. I needed to know what was really going on. John, we need to talk, I said. He looked at me confused. What's wrong, Myra? He asked. I saw you at the supermarket with your wife. I said you looked happy. I don't understand why you were spending time with me if you are happy with her. John looked sad. I'm not happy, Myra, he said. Rhea and I don't have the same connections that you and I have with you. I can be myself. You make me feel alive. I didn't know what to say. I liked John, but I didn't want to be the reason someone's marriage fell apart. I decided to give myself some time to think. I told John that I needed a space. Over the next few days, I thought about everything. I talked to my best friend, Sarah, and told her about John. Sarah is always honest with me. She told me, Myra, you deserve someone who can be with you fully. Don't settle for less. I knew she was right. I needed to think about my own happiness and what I wanted in life. A week later, John called me. He wanted to meet and talk. I was nervous, but I knew I had to be honest with him. We meet at a park and I told him how I feel. John, I care about you, but I can be in this situation. I said you need to decide what you really want. If you are not happy with Rhea, you should talk to her. But I can't be the other women. John looked sad, but understood. I care about you, Myra. He said, I'll think about everything. I just want you to be happy. Life is full of difficulties, but sometimes we have to choose what is best for ourselves.